Module 5 Case Study. There are primary work teams in the Hockaday case, and there were strengths and challenges in these primary work teams. The primary work teams described are long-standing teams, project team prefab, and self-managing teams as described in section 6.3.1. Hockaday attempted to create a project team formed with highly specialized individuals to support a project. Their formation is based on the technical expertise needed for a given line of inquiry. Project teams draw membership from other teams in the organization, as we saw in Hockaday, and assignments may be viewed as temporary or relatively permanent, depending on the needs of the project. Again described in section 6.3.1. Yet, Hockaday also attempted to have the project team function as a self-managing team, potentially as a preference to reduce management layers, and the realization that high-performing teams potentially can outproduce work groups in more traditional hierarchical structures as described in section 6.3.1. According to our authors, the types of team roles the various members of the virtual team played involve the Hockaday individuals who assumed different roles in their group. Generally speaking, three important classifications of group communication roles can be described: task roles, group maintenance roles, and self-centered roles as described in section 6.5.2. The task roles helped the group accomplish goals, and maintenance roles potentially could have promoted social support among the group members as described in section 6.5.2. It was apparent that the maintenance roles were not developed. There were self-centered roles initiated, which unfortunately supported individual goals that were not compatible with the overall group goals and relationships as described in section 6.5.2. Negative behaviors in the virtual team that were discussed in Chapter 6 include self-limiting behaviors or lack of participation related to the team-based organization. Self-limiting behaviors occurred when individuals on the virtual team surrender their positions or withheld effort, or a member lacked confidence in one's ability, or when an unimportant or meaningless decision is created, or a dysfunctional decision-making climate exists, all described in section 6.4. Lessons in Chapter 6 that Jill should consider starts with virtual group participation behaviors. Virtual group participation behaviors are a key to satisfaction in technologically supported group work, as described in section 6.6.4. The more group members contribute, the more satisfied the individual becomes. The quality of information group members provide and the equity or quality of contributions among group members is important to initial satisfaction, but the equity of contributions is more important than quality over time, described in section 6.6.4. Jill could also consider the three main tensions in virtual team interactions, including autonomy or connectedness, inclusion or exclusion, and empowerment or disempowerment, all found in section 6.6.3.